Is it time to move on? Well, in a way, yeah.
I helped Peter and Louie move their boats from the marina here. They were my neighbors for a few days when we got back from Santantal. Now he's going back to his mooring. He doesn't have to pay. We both washed up our boats real well with the power washer. It's got filled up with water, so now we're going back to the mooring.
It was a good morning to move. We just had to get between these two boats. It was a tight squeeze because the white boat did not secure his stern lines well enough. So it would sway back and forth, but that didn't scare us.
It was fucking really close. I mean,
that was really tight.
I had also gotten my dinghy motor back from the mechanic. The coil had to be replaced, something I couldn't resolve myself. I know my mechanical limitations. And I went for a test ride. That little 6-horsepower, 2-stroke antique still has some kick, especially with my lightweight beat-up dinghy. And I could now go pay my friend a visit.
Just fixed another thing on poor old Galopin. His Genoa sheets were totally fraying from rubbing against the stays here. I usually don't let him do that, but in that wind, you know, a few days ago over there at Santantal, that's what happened. So my solution was pretty simple. I just cut off the last meter or so, maybe 2 meters, and I still got plenty to handle them in the cockpit. So it's a solution. It would be better to have new ones, but hey, you know, gotta do with what we've got on board.
It had been quite a while since I had Galopin's hull repainted and been meaning to do this. I had designed a logotype and sent a digital file to Kai at Boat CV, the local chandlery. It only cost me $15. Wind was blowing as usual, but it was my last day staying at Marina Mindelo, so now was the time to do it. It was hard to peel off the sticky paper coating and keeping the letters on the application film, especially with that darn wind. Kai had warned me about applying skinny letters. It would not be easy, but fortunately my graphic skills are better than my mechanical ones. God damn, Kai was right, this was tricky. Come on, baby, come on, work with me. This is the cost of designing a stylish, clean Swiss look. But then, voila.
Well, my time is up here at the marina. My generous patron, Esham, would let me use this place while he was away, and thank you so much. I've used up all your time, your credit, and so it was a great time here at the marina as usual. But it's time to go. I'm getting ready to go now. Sun is light, slowly setting. Wind kind of calmed down around this time, and got engine Simone running. Now I've just got to undo the lines and prepare the anchor, and there we go. We'll be out at Anchorage. Looking forward to it. It's been a long time. Well, here we are. We're at anchor. Turn off the windlass switch off. Instruments off. Autopilot off. And now we're going to turn off Simon. And here we are in the wonderful world of Anchorage. Been here many times before. I'm back again. When I get my sail back from Tuga, I'm heading out. I think I'm going to head out to Senegal again. But that is to be seen in the next few days. First I got to get my sail. And then hopefully it'll be hasta la vista e salam alaikum in Senegal. What do you think? But this is still beautiful. Look at this beautiful sunset. Came here just in time for it. I do love it here. news from Tuga, the sailmaker. He told me that the cost to repair my sail would be 500 euros. I'm like, oof. And it said it was mostly because of the material. Needed a lot of material. My sail is old, man. And it's been taking a beating out here in Cape Verde. It's just, you know, really hard on the boats out here. But 500 euros is fair. I'm not arguing, and I said, you gotta do it. I need my sail. I mean, I'm a sailboat, so without a sail, what the hell? So I have to pick it up today. So I'm psyched. Tuga's the man. Professional man. The best sailmaker here, man.
Here, pick this up, Alex. Oh yeah. It's not like yours, man.
He fixed both mine and Peter's sails. We've been beating them up sailing around the archipelago. But that's because we sail our boats, not like many of our counterpart couch potato sailors that live here.
When you come to Mindelo, you got a problem with your sails? Come here to Tuga. Put it up this weekend. Today's Friday, because the wind is blowing, and this weekend it should be calmer. There's one thing I want to say is that thank you to all the patrons, generous people that have given me donations on PayPal out of nowhere. You guys are amazing, and you keep me afloat, man. I couldn't do it without you, you know. It's fun, it's adventurous, it's everything being a full-time sailor. But at times it's not easy, you know, and I'm kind of scraggling by with the little that I have, but it's enough, and I wouldn't trade my life, you know, with my old life, man. And so I just want to say thank you, and big hugs and much love to all the people who have helped out, you know, that way financially, as well, all the good comments and stuff. You know, it's really touching, and I really appreciate all the comments and everything that you say about my friends, from Peish to Wendy to Peter to Lily. They're really special people here that I've met, and someday I'm gonna have to move on, and I think I will, but I'll always come back here, I think. This is too special. I have to thank the pandemic for that. So anyway, sorry, I know. Just thought I'd get that out. So now I gotta get back out. Back to serious crap. My little dinghy motor is busted again, and I don't know why, or not busted, it just won't start. Me and Peter checked it out to see what it was. He came over to help me, and he lent me his little tiny 2.3 horsepower motor that's back on there with a special African Cape Verdean cover. That's what it is, because, oh, I got to tell you, I'm back in anchor. So I have another big thank you to shout out is to Esham, who generously gave me his spot at the marina. He had paid 6 months in advance and took his boat to haul it out in the Caribbean, and was thinking of coming back, but he never did, and he gave me his spot because he couldn't get refunded anyways. So I was able to take it and take advantage of it. So thank you to you, Isham Tambi, also, Damben. It's a great patron gift. And how can I begin to thank Peter? He's always been there when I need him. He's a real prick sometimes, but I love him so much, and he's so helpful, funny as shit. And if it wasn't for him, I'd be stuck out here at anchor. Oh, I gotta tell you another thing. They're building a new giant cruise ship dock here. So, I don't know, not a big fan of cruise ships, but it will bring people here, economy here and stuff like that, because these people, they desperately need it. They need it. They're so wonderful and so cool, and this place is so cool, but there's, you know, so little opportunity on a little tiny island of 100,000 people. So anyways, they're building this pier, and they've been blasting. So one time I was here working on my computer, and all of a sudden I just hear and feel this, I mean, this incredible, awful noise, man. I thought something, you know, ran into the boat or something. I was like, I jumped outside and I was looking around, and you know, there was nothing. I was like, what the hell, man? What? Then I thought, all right, maybe it's just my dinghy that banged around the back platform, because sometimes it does that and it makes these noises from the wind and the waves. And I'm like, can I count it off? Then I spoke to my neighbor here, Simon, the Finnish guy, and he told me that he was worried that we might have to move our boats away. They might just get rid of all the anchored boats out here, and he's like permanently anchored here. His boat's been here for years. His motor doesn't work or anything, so he's worried about that. And he told me that they were blasting. I was like, okay. And then I heard it another time, and it's freaky. It feels like something's hitting a boat, you know. So far I'm not seeing any fish floating, so it's not killing the wildlife here, and the turtles are still, like, you know, swimming around here. There's 3 of them. But anyway, it's kind of freaky. So, there's one more thing I need to say. I gotta revise my life raft professionally by a professional place that certifies it and stuff like that for my Swiss navigation license. This is the wonderful thing about Switzerland. They're really strict and stuff, and I need that certified by somebody certified. So I'm gonna check today if they can certify this, you know, this thing. It's been 5 years. And it's warranted for 12 years, and there's another possibility of going to Senegal to do it, so I've tried to get in contact with them over there and sent an email, but I haven't gotten the answers back. I'm gonna try to call somebody. You can probably do it, but before that, my brother's helping me get an extension for the navigation permit, because technically it's expired and I shouldn't be really sailing without my Swiss navigation permit. So, until then, once again, I'm stuck here. That's alright. Peter's having a little party on his boat tonight. What can I say? Life goes on in Mindelo.
Not to worry, we've contacted the Swiss navigation authorities and the paperwork is in process. It was great to have you along on this voyage. If you enjoyed your trip, give us a like and subscribe. You'll help us navigate better. Me and my boat Galopin promise you a good time every Wednesday. So welcome aboard.